Hello everyone, and welcome to News and Views for November the 27th, 2025. End of November means in Neepawa, we are just heading right into our Christmas season. This weekend is what they're calling Super Saturday this year, where we have our parade of lights, we have our annual Christmas craft sale, we have a free movie for the kids at the Roxy Theater, and this year there's going to be a coupon book and there's going to be discounts and sales all the way across town. So definitely a time to be out and about in Neepawa this Saturday. However, if you're watching this from a little further south of us, it is also the kickoff to Christmas in Carberry, with a lot of the same types of events, including sales about town and their parade of lights, which is also happening on Saturday night. So wherever you are in our viewership area, I'm pretty sure there is a parade near you to check out this weekend. So on the show today, we were down at the Neepawa Public Library where they were hosting the Arts West Traveling Gallery. Now that has moved on now, but thankfully we got to look at it while it was there and talk to them about what the experience was like hosting that show for the first time, as in previous years it was shown elsewhere in the community. We were also down at the Teddy Bear Picnic. This was held at the Calvary Chapel. This is an event that is, I think, new this year because there used to be a Teddy Bear Picnic here in town over the summer down in the park. It was discontinued a few years ago, as many were, and this is kind of kicked off again. So we were down there talking to them about what was going on for their Teddy Bear Picnic. There was also a much anticipated event that happened earlier this week, which was the Pathway to Home Ownership. Now this was a full day session of speakers and of vendors for people who are purchasing a home or going to be building a home for the first time, including things like financial literacy, including how to work with the town, how to work with a realtor, how to work with a lawyer, the steps needed to own your first home, or own your first home in Canada, as the case may be, as the process is going to be very different if you are from somewhere else. So we were there, we got the whole day. We'll be showing everything that happened that day for our viewers and for anyone else, in the community who knowledge is important to them. There's a lot of people who are going to be purchasing their first home. There's a lot of development happening in town. So we just have a few clips of it on the show today, kind of a taste of what happened there and a few of the key points that were brought up. But throughout the next few weeks, we will be showing all of that footage so you can get the full experience. And it sounds like they may be doing a sequel with additional information on things that are happening a little down the road, such as insurance issues and things like that, builders issues. So lots to see there. And finally, we had our NACTV AGM. Much like many nonprofits in Neepawa, including the museum, which we did a very big story on lately, we are certainly seeking more volunteers, more board members. So that was sort of the main drive through our AGM. So we will be airing our full AGM elsewhere in our schedule for anyone who was unable to attend. I know that is most people who are watching, but we do have a clip of it here. We actually specifically chose a clip of our fundraising report so people kind of see where we're at with that, what our needs are, and maybe how they can help. So if you have anything that's going on, and I know there are many, many events coming up in the next month or so, please do get in touch with us, whether it is a news story, whether it is a special event, whether it is something that you have filmed that you'd like to get on the air. You can reach us at 204-476-2639 or by email nactv@wcgwave.ca. Thanks and enjoy the show. So we are here at the Neepawa Library, which is this year's location for the Arts West Traveling Gallery. The Traveling Gallery has been going on for literally decades, with Westman artists send their art in to be juried, and they select 20 pieces to go on tour around Westman in unconventional display spaces, such as the Neepawa Public Library.
Yes.
So what's it been like having the show in here?
Well, this is our first year that we can recall having it in this location, which has been really good. We've had a few people stop in intentionally to come look at the artists because we've got a couple local people that are in here.
Oh, fantastic. Okay.
Yeah, so couldn't pinpoint where exactly they are because we've got everything spread out through the library, but it's been good. Yeah, we've had people coming in intentionally just for it, or we've had people that just happen to be in getting their books and then they've seen it sitting here and looked at all the art, and
They've
we've heard
noticed
really good things. Yeah.
There's new art here.
Yeah.
And again, this is a library. We just kind of mentioned this off camera. Does not have a lot of solid wall space. So what were the challenges in hanging the show in here?
Yeah, because normally when you're looking at an art gallery, you have it all eye height and it's good to go. But with our building, it's a little bit more challenging because we've got a lot of books that are blocking the way of the walls. But we've managed to have just enough wall space to get it up, and then we've been putting some books in some creative spots, like on top of the shelves or in some unique display areas, just to get it all in here and make it viewable.
And it's only in here, I think, for 2 or 3 weeks, right? So we're just at the tail end of it.
Yeah, we only had it for 3 weeks. So today, Friday, the last day that it's up. On Saturday, it'll be slowly packed up. So you might be able to see a piece or two on the 15th, but by that point, we'll be packing it up and sending it off. It's going to Carberry next.
Okay. And then it'll be there for 3 weeks. Then
So yeah, they'll have it for a couple weeks.
Wherever
and
it goes
then,
after
yeah,
that.
so it's traveling around this area of the province. So
so has the experience been good? Would you do it again next year?
I think we would do it again. We would maybe try to work out a little bit more of the logistics of the hanging and displaying the art a little bit, but I think for what we managed to get this year, it was pretty good. So we'll, yeah, if they want to have it again here, we will happily do it.
Fantastic. Thank you so much.
All right, hi, I'm Cassandra from the town of Neepawa. We're running a teddy bear picnic today. So you can come, you buy pancakes made by our wonderful volunteers, donated by P&H. Everything's donated here. We even got hash browns from Polonia. And when you purchase the pancakes, you donate a teddy bear to the hospital. And that'll go to sick kids and injured kids to make their day. And join us here.
Okay, so it will just run today, or
Yeah,
is
just
there
for
any
today,
for
yeah.
today, just for today? And who like initiated this fundraising event?
Yeah,
Is
so
this,
I did.
yeah.
I thought I knew one in Winnipeg that worked a little bit differently, and I thought this would be a great initiative because I had heard that the hospital was low on teddy bears.
Oh, okay, yeah. So the extra funds that you will get from here will be also donated to the new hospital, right? So
Yeah, so
okay.
any extra proceeds will be donated to the new health facility
Health
fund.
facility fund.
Yeah.
Oh, okay. So how will this work for
So-
today? Yeah.
Yeah, so when you come in, you'll see some Titans. They're volunteering today. You can come in, you purchase your teddy bears, come down, and when you come down with your teddy bear ticket, you can sign your name on a little piece of paper saying that you donated a teddy bear. And then you
okay.
come, you grab your pancakes, and you can hang out in our area and sit and have a picnic.
Okay. So this is open to all, to everyone here in the community.
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah, that's good to know. Anything else that you would like to add that people might need to know?
No, I
Yeah,
think so.
everything. Yeah. Okay. Thank you so much, Cassandra, for initiating this event today, fundraising event.
Yeah, no problem. Thank you to all of our volunteers and all of
Oh
our
yeah.
sponsors.
Who are yours? Maybe volunteers and sponsors.
Oh goodness.
Yeah.
Okay, there's a lot of them. We have the Titans, Neepawa Titans that are volunteering. We also have some volunteers from NACI, and we have one from Polonia Community Center. Community Hall. Thank you.
Hall, okay.
Yeah, and they're also the ones that donated hash browns. We had P&H donate pancake mix, and then we had Co-op donate all the juices. cups, cutlery, and then Giant Tiger donated all of, I think, the napkins and syrup. So it was a big community effort.
Okay, yeah. Oh, good to know. Yeah, thank you so much, Cassandra.
Welcome to Pathways and Own Your Own Home. My name is Marilyn Crew. I'm the Economic Development Officer here in Neepawa, and I want to thank you all for being here for this first ever event of this type. We're figuring it out as we go, but there's been a lot of positive feedback already, so watch for more. The first item on the agenda, I'd like to welcome up Deputy Mayor Murray Parrott to bring greetings.
Well, I'd just like to thank everybody for coming. I mean, we've got all the wonderful displays along the outside edge showing their wares, and here to help you. And as I'm looking around, I'm seeing all people I trust. And I think that's one of the most important things that you can have in Neepawa is the trust of the people who are providing our services. I'd like to thank all of you for attending, to want to know how to build your house right and be guided in the right path to do that. Neepawa is a booming place. We have the opportunity to be on the tipping edge of an expandable town where most rural communities are decreasing. So with you, I hope you have a wonderful day. Listen to everybody. And yes, you can trust everybody. And thank Marilyn Crew tremendously for putting this on. This is a great idea. Thank you.
So basically looking at our population in 2021, the census at that time was 5,685 people. And according to the census data at that time, we were actually the third fastest growing community in Manitoba and the 13th fastest growing all across Canada. And that is pretty impressive for a community the size of Neepawa. We get lots of accolades, we get lots of connections from media across the province, across Canada to do interviews and wondering why we are that way and how we got that way and what is our plans for the future. For the 2025 estimate where we currently sit, and this is not substantiated by any means, but we figure we're roughly at a population of 6,250 people, so that's significant. We're growing. So what did Neepawa's rapid growth tell us? It told us we need some housing. We did a housing study a couple of years ago. Marilyn looked after spearheading that. And in that housing study, we were basically told that by the year 2028, taking into account what we currently need and what we're going to need by that year, and looking at population, maybe the numbers wrong already, we're going to need 460 houses in Neepawa. And that doesn't mean single families. That could also mean the fact that we create apartment-style buildings, we create condominiums, we create doors basically for housing. So this is where council had the difficult task of taking a look at how we create that for Neepawa. Because we all know, we personally had very limited space that we could actually create housing on. So what we did very early in 2024, you can see by the highlighted areas there, we purchased actually 320 acres of land and said, okay, we need to get going if we're going to have this housing in place, and it's going to be a long process for us. So the piece in orange, though, I just want to make it clear, is the far map that appears over here, which is this. So this is our current subdivision we're currently looking at. It's going to create 197 lots, and although that's only 197 lots, you're going to notice the orange pieces are actually larger lots. So those ones can actually create more doors, even though we call it one lot right now. The doors that could possibly go on there could mean they're 3, 4, 5, whatever it is, multi-unit residential structures for apartments. So our goal could be, in the end, to create, hopefully, the 460 without, starting to advance into phase 2 of our development.
You find somebody and you're not working with a realtor and you find someone's home that you want to buy, you can contact us and we'll sit down with you, we'll draft the offer for you and walk you through it, sign it if everybody's happy with it, and then we would prepare all your transfer documents, all your mortgage documents, make sure everything is registered in land titles, get you your new title in your name, and help you with the entire process.
For those people who you usually assist with purchasing a new home, what are their concerns or issues usually they face?
Usually it's the fees. They're usually concerned about land transfer tax. They aren't always prepared for that. It's their down payment. Timing is an issue. Normally a bank wants 2 to 3 weeks from signing the offer to approve financing, and then we would like about 2 to 3 weeks from financing to the possession day to give us time to prepare documents.
Any advice that you would like to give for people who would like to purchase a new home?
If anyone has questions, just please feel free to contact the office and ask us. We can navigate you through the entire process, and we're happy to answer any questions you might have, even from the beginning, before you even find a property or sign an offer. It's a lot easier to cover any issues that are going to arise before they happen. After an offer is signed, it's sometimes too late. So.
Okay. Yeah. So in terms of the clients that approaches you or anyone who asks you, what are their issues or concerns that you usually ask?
Often I find that first-time home buyers are just lost in the process, that they aren't sure what the next step is, about what's going to happen on possession day. So when they come in, we're talking them through the process. We're making sure we review the offer to purchase, make sure that the terms are familiar to them. At the end of the meeting, I'm providing clients with a checklist of things to check on possession day and things that they need to follow up on so that it's less overwhelming of a process.
We're doing now CSA modular homes. We do homes, we do granny suites or ADUs, which is an accessory dwelling units. We can do additions that can be brought to your site, parked beside your home as well. So there's lots of things that we can do. So we have a beautiful shop that we build everything inside. And so that is one advantage of being a CSA builder. So
what is a CSA?
CSA is the Canadian Standard Association.
Oh, okay.
And so we build, when you get a CSA, when you become a CSA builder, you have to create processes that match the standards of the Canadian Association of Building. And so from there, then we make a quality control manual, and then we do a quality control checklist. And then when we build something, we have a very stringent system that we have to check mark and make sure everything is built properly. Most of our homes are spray foamed, fully spray foamed envelope. So it's a super efficient system. And so we're excited about that. And so we have a shop in town that we manufacture our kitchens and we do our bathrooms at 545 McBride. But we also have our factory outside where we build our homes. So we build everything inside. So we build right from a 200 square foot home right up to a 1,200 square foot home. And we also do apartment blocks. We did a apartment block that has 6 units, and we just stacked them together.
And we offer a really good program which is known as Beaver Homes and Cottages. So basically, what's a Beaver Home and Cottages? It's a program where it is pre-designed layouts, it is already pre-layout. It starts from 1 bedroom to 5 bedrooms, for example. And why I like that is you can customize everything you want. You can customize from your color, you can customize your knobs, from everything. That's the really good part of that program, which people are not much aware about. And you know what I feel about that is it's really in budget like if you don't have any idea much about it, it's really good program.
So for those who you already met, like purchasing their house, what issues and concerns do they usually face?
If what, sorry?
Issues and concerns or challenges that they usually face?
If there's any concerns, it's making sure that they have enough saved up for closing costs, making sure that they can get fire and water insurance on their home. We really like to see our clients live life. We all have jobs. We all work to provide the roof over our head. But with the economy the way it is and rising prices of food and gas and all of that, we don't want people to have mortgages that are too high for them. We still want them to be able to save, go on vacations, live a life that they work hard for.
Yeah.
So helping them find that balance where they're comfortable with what they're purchasing.
I guess we'll call this meeting to order at 7:02. I want to thank everybody that's here. It means a lot to us, and on behalf of the board and the staff, it's good to see. It's not going to be a very formal meeting because why? Yeah, why? So, but I'm glad to see you all here.
Jean, would you like to give your report?
Okay. I'm a little disappointed because I volunteered to do the business drive, and I did my best. The best donation came from somebody at KK2 and gave me $1,000, but the rest are 100, 150, 100. But anyway, this is one of the articles I wrote for the newspaper. My name is Jean Borgard, and I talked about my husband. We were both on the board. While on the board, I was the membership chairperson and would contact businesses and gather donations to support our station. Ivan Trail during this time found a way that we could increase our broadcast area, and since then, people who head south can catch their grandchildren's hockey games, or people across Canada can get our station, so we moved forward. Anyway, what I'm hearing from some of the people that I contacted in KK1 or KK2 is I don't get that station. And I play bingo, and I said, that's great, thank you very much for playing bingo, but unless you help and support NACTV, you won't have bingo because there won't be a TV station. So I've really got upset and letting them have it. The businesses will be contacted, and I did. I sent emails. This was my list of businesses, and I contacted all the businesses on my computer and sent out emails asking for their support. I got fairly good responses from some of the businesses, but you can't get blood out of a turnip. And I've had some health issues, which limited me. And before, when I was doing the business drive, I had my husband drive the car, and I'd get out and I'd collect the money. Now I'm using a walker, so I can't do all the things that I used to do, but I can still talk. And I am all for NACTV. I've done whatever I can. Last Saturday, I think it was on the 22nd at 3 p.m., we had Joel Calavio. He was doing a performance there at KK2, and his wife taped the presentation. And I knew he was going to be in the building today at 3:30, so I sat down there waiting for him. And I got his phone number, and I contacted the station, and I think I talked to him.
I sent him the email.
And he is going to, he does a Christian presentation, including his young family. And he will be sending the recording of what for that day to the station. and hopefully they will put it on at some time, because it was a wonderful presentation. And then I threw it out to Dana that, like, because I get so much confrontation from the people themselves, I talked to her about having a Christian Christmas plans at KK1 and KK2, and asked 2 different singing groups to perform, and the money raised at those sessions will all go to NACTV. So there'll be a bucket there, and people can drop in, and anybody that wants a large amount, I've got a receipt book here that I will write a receipt for them. And I'm hoping that this will be a way to get people supporting NACTV.
Amazing.
Dave and Myra are one group that are going to come.
Oh, I knew we were going, but I didn't know we were going.
Well, they didn't tell you that.
What's up? They said Christmas too, so I guess.
Yeah, well, okay, I'm shocking you.
Not
This
really.
was my idea.
Well,
It's
thank you.
it's just a way, the other person, the group that I tried to get was the Scholars, and they are booked already. But she didn't seem too happy to do something like this for NACTV, so I think that's why she said they're already booked solid. But I thought it's a way that people can know what NACTV does by having the presentation there of a singing group. And I might even call the hymns and see whether they'd be willing to do something.
They're going there. They've been invited. They've been invited in December on a Tuesday.
Okay, well, Dana don't tell me these things.
Well, it's
But-
not set up fully yet, but
Okay.
they were just, Ryan was talking to us about it. But I don't think there'd be no objection, I would say from hymns, that if money was donated to the TV station.
We were planning to be there to film it, so.
Pardon?
Sorry?
We were already planning to be there to film it, so.
Was that?
Oh, there you go.
Or she is.
We were, because I talked to you about filming the hymns.
Oh, okay. Well, I'm hoping, I'm hoping that this will be a way to make people realize what NACTV is all about.
I'll have to film.
And
I'll film for you.
Okay.
I've worked very hard for NACTV, and I've donated money myself, and that's about all I got to say. But I try very hard to let people know what NACTV is all about.
Thank you.
Well, we went from 1425 to 5147 in the
Yes.
previous year, so.
That's all you.
Some parts
Must have
to
been
you.
some good stuff.
Yes.
Some part
So
to
I-
you.
Don't be disappointed, Jean. You've done
No,
good.
I am. Well, this year, $33,495 is what I have turned over to NACTV.
Exactly.
Other came in too.
And Leeway said that she hasn't sent me an updated list of people that have dropped in and dropped off in donations, so, I've done. My daughter, she said, "Mom, way to go, you're still working hard for NACTV," and I said, "Yeah, I believe in everything, all the years that I was involved, and I'll do whatever I can to keep it coming."